part 1, so house design extra tools tutorial, and I will follow up with as many more tutorials as I can today, with the objective of showing you how to do the structural assignment and getting us up to there. So right now I'm on the house design extra tools. I've downloaded the PDF. It's right here. I've downloaded the Revit file that goes along with it. That's right here. And I'm going to get started. So go to the Massing and Site tab and click the Topo Surface button. So it basically wants us to put in a ground plane. Then it wants us to grab the 2 top nodes, set them to 8 feet, thereby creating a hill. So this will be at 0 feet. This will be at 8 feet. So let's start by doing that. So I'm going to go to, instead of floor plan, I'm going to do this from the site plan. So I'm going to double click there. I'm going to go to Massing and Site, Topo Surface. It doesn't really matter where you put these right now. We're just trying to throw a ground plane in. So we've got that. And then once you have it, literally just hit the check mark. Go to your full view. We've got a ground plane. It doesn't look like much right now, but there it is. So what we're going to do next is go back to here, and we want to edit these 2 points to make them higher. So I'm going to click on it, edit surface. I'm just going to select both of these points. You can pick them one at a time and kind of drag them around if you want, but to save a bit of time, I'm going to do a window, grab them both, and up here you can change their elevation. So I'm going to change this to 8 feet. Hit enter, and you can see a whole bunch of contour lines pop up. So 8 feet, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So I'm going to hit, oh, there we go. So I'm going to hit the check mark, and now I'm going to go see our building again, and it's going to be completely submerged in the surface because it's cutting through from 8 feet down to 0 feet. So what I'm going to do now, actually I guess I'll just follow the instructions. So we've done this part. Select the plane and click Edit Surface. Place points at 4 feet in a contour line, so sort of create a landing for this home. Now, the instructions are incorrect. If you do it the way it shows, your house will still be kind of buried underground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just change it a little bit. And it's okay if you didn't do this. I'm going to improvise a bit. I'm going to say Edit Surface. And I'm going to change this from 8 feet to only 4 feet. And now I'm going to click the bottom 2 ones and change those to -4 feet. I wonder if that worked. It kind of did. So it goes underneath the house a little bit. And so now what I'm going to do is go back to Site Plan and again Edit Surface. I'm not certain why it doesn't show us the contours as they go into the negatives. I will look that up and find out why it doesn't show it. But you know, you can be assured it's there. So Edit Surface. So clipping by view. So I will figure that out. There's certain sort of floors, so to speak, set into Revit and will not show anything below that floor unless you specifically find the depth of view kind of command and you change it. So it's a bit tricky. I need to kind of refresh my memory on how to do that, but I will show you how to do that too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say place point. I'm going to make the point at 1 foot, and I'm just going to kind of start clicking to create a bit of a bump out. Now I'm going to create another one at 0 feet, and I'm going to wrap the 0 foot one around here. Hit the check mark. Now the house should be sitting, it's a little bit sunk, so maybe we want to go back, change that around a bit. So I'm just going to hit Control Z to undo this repeatedly. Just keep hitting Control Z. There we go. Place point. So at 0 feet, I'm actually going to bump this out to here, and then at -1 foot, I'm going to create a bit of a plateau for this house to sit on. So it basically goes from 1 foot to from 0 to -1 foot. Anyway, that's our surface. Okay. Go to the basement plan, go to the massing site tab and click building pad. Select the exterior faces of the foundation wall. Hit the check mark to complete the command and change the building pad thickness to 4 feet. So what this does is it kind of excavates a hole in this topo surface for your house. So again, what I'm going to do is site plan. Actually, I think I'll do this from the basement plan. And I'm going to click under massing and site, building pad. And I'm just going to go around and select the exterior faces of this. Once I'm done and I've selected the outside perimeter of the foundation walls, I'm going to hit a check mark. There we go. So now, even if I think I were to disappear the house, we would still have kind of a hole excavated for which the house sits in. And this is useful, perhaps later on you'll be doing parking garages and things like that underneath the building. It's useful to be able to sort of excavate underground and sort of build ramps and move earth around and stuff like that in Revit. And there's more things the building pad does as well, but it does let you build things like underground parking garage and parking garages and stuff like that. So we've got that done. Go to a section, select the building pad, click edit type, change thickness to 4 inches, and change the material to grass. Let's go to the section. That's the pad right here. So I'm going to go edit type, structure edit, and here it has a thickness 1 foot. I'm going to change that to 0 feet, and I'm going to change that to 4 inches. Hit OK, apply. It's going to get much smaller. Basically, it's going to be hidden by the existing concrete floor slab in the basement. So back to the outside view, let's change this to grass. So by selecting it, you can go to material, by category, click on those 3 dots, and you can pick any material you want here. But the way you can do it the fastest is just search grass, select grass, OK. There we go, we've got some grass. Click the site component and add a few trees to the site. So if you have trees loaded in your Revit, you can pick one from here. I apologize for that noise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why not? There we go. At the bottom of the 3D view, click turn the sun path settings. Fill in your location. Okay, so down here there's a little bit of a kind of a sun icon. Click that. Sun path on. Use specified projection instead. Sure. So we're gonna, it's kind of guessing this is where the sun is right now, but what we're gonna do is click on this sun settings, and we can set it to different, maximums here. So summer solstice, winter solstice, equinoxes, single day, multi-day. We're going to keep it still. We're going to keep it just here in session, and we're going to give it a location. So you have to punch in an address. I'm going to type in the address that I'm currently working at. Let's see if it can find it. So it did, it found it. It's just north of the airport. Hit OK. Date, sure, we can change that to whatever. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna waste your time with that. Well, I guess we could do it like this: 2020 11/16. The time is 11:41 p.m. Apply. Okay. There we go. And so